And let's bring in now Shadow Attorney General Andrew Wallace. Andrew, thank you so much for your time. Now, we heard concerns from the ASIO Director General about Hizb ut-Tahrir this week. Do you think it should now be prescribed as a terrorist organisation?
Well, Shari, the coalition have been calling on the government to take a very, very hard look at Hizb ut-Tahrir now for several years. James Patterson, our former Home Affairs Shadow, has been calling for this. And I think what Mike Burgess said on Tuesday night at the Lowy lecture was really putting the federal government on notice in only the way that Mike Burgess can do, very subtly. But you have to look at what Mike Burgess says very carefully, because almost every word he says, he's leaving a message for us. And he's leaving a message, I believe, for the government. And that is that Hizb ut-Tahrir have been involved in a great deal of social unrest, a lot of social cohesion issues in Australia. But they've also been involved in terrorist attacks and overseas. They are listed by the United Kingdom, they are listed by Germany, they're listed by Indonesia. So where you have a group that is involved in terrorism, doesn't have to be on Australian soil, it can be elsewhere. I think the time has come now for this government to take a very, very hard look at Hizb ut-Tahrir, and at the moment we're not seeing any activity from this government in the same way that they took no action in relation to the IRGC, the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps. We had to drag the government kicking and screaming.
Yeah.
Well, 2.5 years, Shari, it's taken them to get to this point, and they still haven't listed them, mind you. All they've done is the Parliament has passed the mechanical legislation to enable them to do it. But so the IRGC is still not listed. That will come in time.
Andrew, what do you say about concerns that Hizb ut-Tahrir doesn't meet the legal threshold to be listed as a terrorist group in Australia? Do you think there should be a change of legislation?
I don't think it's necessary, Shari. I mean, I noted very carefully what Mike Burgess said on Tuesday, that Hizb ut-Tahrir walk a very, very fine line in the activities that they take on Australian soil, but that's not necessarily the test for terrorism under the criminal code. The test to list an organisation as a terrorist organisation can also take into account their activities overseas. And clearly, when you look at what the United Kingdom, what Germany and Indonesia have done, they've assessed Hizb ut-Tahrir as a terrorist organisation, and Australia should be having a very, very close look at them.
Yeah. No, I take
ultimately,
your point.
it's a matter for our security agencies. Our security agencies will provide Home Affairs with advice as to whether they think that they've met that threshold, and then the Home Affairs Minister would make that decision and make a recommendation to the Governor-General to list them, and then it would ultimately become a matter for review for the PJCIS.
Yeah, well, good on you for taking up this fight, because it is a group that's reach has been very dangerous, as we spoke about the other night. Andrew Wallace, really appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Authorised by Andrew Wallace, LNP, Boccarina, Queensland.